How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to something a little bit different on the channel, or at least it's a type of video I have never made before. Today, I'm going to be reacting to the new Dynasty Warriors Origins Visions of 4 Heroes official DLC reveal trailer. So this short trailer dropped a couple days ago at the PlayStation Japan 2025 State of Play event. If you guys have been on my channel before, you'll know that I uploaded a lot of Dynasty Warriors Origins content back when the game came out earlier this year. So yeah, super excited to see what this is all about. I believe Koei Tecmo has been hinting towards a big DLC dropping early 2026 for a couple months now. So finally, they've released a trailer to confirm that. And yeah, just basically going to be reacting to it here today. I'll watch the entire thing just like all the way through. It is just a minute long. So yeah, I'm going to watch it all the way through the first time, and then I will try to see if I can notice some things from the trailer to point out regarding the DLC. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this thing.
It was during what I believed would be my final battle that you appeared before me.
Fellow sons of the Yellow Earth, fly by my side, for together we shall see the new age of peace with our own hands.
Ooh, okay. Very interesting. So obviously the actual trailer itself was only like 50 seconds long. I'll go a little bit back to forward here. So the big thing is that the DLC releases January 22nd, 2026. That's about 2 months from now. So looking forward to that for sure. Pre-orders available. It says PS5. Hopefully I can actually play it on PC because that's what I have the game on. But obviously being PS5 State of Play or PlayStation State of Play, makes sense that they only advocated to PS5. Let me see here. So obviously we get the attire here. Looks pretty cool, I guess. Pretty casual, I'd say. Because I know when people pre-ordered the game, like the base game itself, you also got some nice customization fits as well. Not too many. I believe we only had like 4 or 5 across the entire game. I know that was one of the main things that I was looking forward to maybe expanding on in a DLC or something, but I guess that never really happened. The ending here, I don't really recognize this guy. Obviously, we have myself, or I forgot what the guy's name is, the main character. We have Zhu He, which I'll get back to. You have Yuan Shao here. You guys haven't have to tell me. Like, I know I've played the games, know the lore, but it's just slipping my mind who this guy is right now. So please let me know who he might be here. Because for some reason I just can't figure this out. So back to the start here, obviously with the DLC name being Visions of 4 Heroes, I think the main focus is going to be around what you would call the others path in the games, because like in previous games, you could play under Zhang Jiao, you could play under Dong Zhuo, and obviously there's some of the other clans and groups as well towards the end of the 3 kingdoms, like the Nanban and the Jin Dynasty, I believe is what they're called. But the game did end at the Battle of Chibi, so obviously those other factions are not available just yet. But we have Zhang Jiao here, and I believe we could also play as Zhu He if I continue it on a little bit further here. Okay, so one of the things I noticed here, and I know it's a little grainy, I apologize for that, but obviously we're playing underneath Zhang Jiao as part of the Yellow Turbans. It looks like we have a new weapon here. Maybe it's just the bow itself, or maybe there's something else on the back alongside my arrows here too. But new weapon, that's very notable. That's one of the things we always wanted, was a new weapon. And I think they showcased it quite a bit in the trailer as well. Yeah, so you can use the melee with the bow, little tri-shot action here. So Zhu He who was in the story quite a bit as like a side character. You can play as her. I know they showed that in a second here. Right here. So yeah. Play as Juha. That is gonna be really fun. Or maybe not play as her, but probably as like a Muso duo attack thing. I forgot what the terminology is, but have her be like your companion or whatever.
Fellow sons of the Yellow Earth.
That is pretty sick. Ooh, new weapon here. I did miss this the first time around. Looks like a knife on a rope. Again, I don't know exactly what this is called, but looks like a new weapon. Pretty certain it's a new weapon.
Fly by my side.
Ooh,
Together.
love the look of that.
The new age of peace
Then obviously the bow attack there.
with our own hands.
Here we go on this screen, Zhang Jiao, Dong Zhuo, Yuan Shao, and Lu Bu. So I assume that means you can play underneath all 4 leaders or factions or whatever. And I'm assuming that means there's going to be storylines for all 4 characters as well. So I'm excited to see how long these different storylines are. Ideally, the DLC is going to be worth it. Maybe 2 hours plus of gameplay per faction, if not more. That's like my minimum. I'd say that'd be ideal for each faction, like maybe 4 or 5 missions or so. Like I said, they haven't released content in a while now, so maybe they've been working behind the scenes. I'd like to think the next game is under development as well, but it's cool that they have this DLC coming out in the meantime. I don't know if there's gonna be another DLC after this, but yeah, super excited to see what this has in store for us here. And then yeah, like I said, January 22nd, 2026. So a couple months out. Gonna try to skim through this real quick, see if I notice anything besides the new weapon, new fit. Yeah, playing with Juha as well. And playing alongside the yellow turbans here, it looks like they're launching an attack on something, so I don't know how canon these missions are going to be. But yeah, super excited to try this out. Hopefully I didn't bore you guys to death talking for about 10 minutes over a 1-minute video, but hey, like I said, this is the first bit of Dynasty Warriors Origins content that we've seen in quite a long time now, so stay tuned for that. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. I know I'm uploading a lot of different things right now, but when this DLC comes out, it'll be top priority for me, no doubt. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.